morning, beautiful people. It's another day, it's a new month, and it's time to get started. I'm about to head to the grocery store, get some supplies, get some food, and come back home, cook it up, and start my planning for the week. Hey y'all, so I just finished class. It was kind of quick today. Class was only about an hour, and then he just stayed a little bit longer to answer any questions that we had. This is week 9 out of 12. Technically it's like 11 because the first week we don't really count it because, you know, everybody's trying to get everything together. They do syllabus during the first week, so yes. So I am excited. Next week is our last class for lab. Like, he could have finished everything today, but he didn't want to overwhelm us. Yesterday I submitted my pathophysiology PowerPoint and I got my grade for that. I'm actually going to show you. Okay, let's get in here. Okay. Hey y'all, so I don't know why my other clip was not acting right, but those are my grades. Hopefully you all could see it. I was doing predictors, so my school allows us to do predictors or what if score. So I inputted 100 for my quizzes, for my next 3 quizzes that I'm gonna be assigned to, my next 2 quizzes I'm assigned to do, and then my exam 3. I was just like, you know, what if I bombed it? And bombing for me is like a 70. That's how I think of it. And what would my score come out to be? And it showed me that I would get a 90.6 if I were to get a 70 on the final and finish off the other 2 quizzes with 100. I was also showing you all in the other clip that my PowerPoint presentation got a 95. So I submitted that last night before I went to work, and he graded it before class today. So that was awesome. I kid you not, I love my teacher. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm back. So I want to give you all an update because I did not record anything for the past 2 weeks. I had personal stuff I had to get done and get through. But it's a new month. I'm blessed. We are all blessed. If you are watching this, you are blessed. So I'm really excited to start the new month because this new month means that we are almost done with another semester. For some people, I take that back. We are done with another quarter for my school. So that's really exciting to know that, yo, I'm one step closer to my dream. I'm one step closer to my goal. I'm one step closer to this bag, baby, okay? Yes, so I'm gonna give you a brief summary of what's been going on for the past couple of weeks that I haven't talked to you. So for right now, you all should be updated about the fact that we had that cardiac exam in theory that I was not looking forward to. I was like, no sis, because you can't teach. And that's just facts. I don't think that she's a good teacher. I keep it a buck. I feel like we all had, comment down below if you've had a teacher that cannot teach. Like, you have all the degrees, but you just cannot teach. Like, you're not a good teacher. You're a good learner, not a good teacher, okay? But nonetheless, I took that exam. When sis said someone got a 12.5, and then she said, I don't even know how that's possible. I was like, what? You can get a 12.5? I didn't even know you could get half points. So I was so confused. I was like, what? 12.5? And then you always got that one person, oh, it was easier than the last exam. Sis, be quiet, because this is a majority thing. We ain't talking about you. Keep it comment to yourself. But anyways, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys, keep it honest. I got an 82. I'm just grateful that I passed. So I got an 82 on that last exam. Currently, it did bring my overall grade in the class down. I currently have an 88.9 in my theory part of the class. So for my school, how it goes is that if you're taking your general requirements or gen eds, then you are going to be taking micro patho, well, it's not patho really, it's AP1 and AP2, sociology, psychology 1 and 2, and philosophy for my school. I don't even know why you need philosophy, but whatever. And then of course college math and English. But of course I already I did actually all of my prerequisites in undergrad, getting my bachelor's degree, because of course nursing was my first choice. At the end of the day, when I first graduated from college, that was my choice. That is what I wanted to do, okay? That is all I thought about. I didn't care about nothing else. I was like, listen, I'm going to be a nurse, but life happens. God puts you in places that he needs you to be at a certain time, and I just went with the flow. But that did not stop me from getting my LPN. And if y'all want a story about my struggle to become an LPN too, I'll give y'all that. And I'll give you my my experience also as an intern working with the Department of Family and Children Services in my undergrad when I was doing my social work degree. Because that's quite interesting too, because that was a lot. I thought my family had problems. I know we all had problems, but we ain't. Yeah. But it was really interesting. It was really rewarding. And because of me doing my internship at DCF, that is what drove me to be like, no sis, you need to go back to get your RN degree. And if you got to start small, start small. I was a CNA, then I became an LPN, and soon to be RN, BSN. Keep it going, sis, because I'm going to be an APRN or CRNA. I really want to be a CRNA, but you know, we got time for that. We got time. God's got it. But yes, so I'm rambling now, and I'm going to give you guys a summary, like I said, of what happened. So yes, I told you about the test that we took for theory. We just took another test on Sunday. It was on the lymphatic system, digestive system, and metabolism and nutrition. That test was whatever, you know, but I had to do it, of course. You gotta get your stuff done. I don't know how I did on that test. I was a little weary because they added a lot of chemistry content, and I hate chemistry. I hate chemistry. I get why we need to learn certain components of it, but I hate chemistry. And yes, you could be a nurse and hate chemistry. I know a lot of nurses who hate biology, like A and P parts of it, and they're nurses. They're like APRNs, and they will tell me, listen, honey, I did not like AP1 or AP2. It was hard. I especially did not like microbiology. It was hard. But look at me now. You're not going to continuously do that stuff. Yes, you need to know everything about it, but at the end of the day, it's your passion that drives you. So if you really want it, you'll get through the class. You'll get through that assignment. You'll get through that PowerPoint or paper. Okay? So yes, for theory, all we have left is a pathophysiology paper. We all got a topic. My topic is cystitis. Have I started it? Nope. And it's due Sunday, and I will get it done though. One thing about me, I'll get it done. So I have a paper, pathophysiology paper. I have we only have one more exam left in theory. So that's 2 things. Plus we have 2 more reflections. Our reflections are basically, we are writing based off the US solos. So let me get the US solo. So like these, I don't know if y'all could like see it, but these are considered USLOs. USLOs are Unit Student Learning Outcomes. Yes, I got it. So that is what they are. And you're expected to know those things when you're reading the book, when you're reading the chapter, to make sure you understand what's going on. And it actually is a study guide for the exam, to be honest with you, because if they're going to hit every single USLO, then you should be hitting every single USLO. So yes, we have basically 4 more assignments left for theory. We have 2 quizzes and a final left for lab section of it. In my LPN to RN nursing transitions class, we have 2 more assignments left in there, 2 big assignments left in there. And then of course we have our weekly discussion post, but for his class, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. He does not include the discussion post as a fluffer. It's like you need to be doing that separately. So you need to pass the core assignments with a certain amount, and then you have to also pass the discussion post with a certain amount. So if you're saying to yourself, well, that's not a part of my grade, so I don't even need to worry about that, you're wrong, because he legit takes 2 different grades to be like, okay, you're gonna pass or not. So if you pass this part and you fail this part, then you fail the whole class. So just do what you gotta do. That's on period. So that is theory, lab, nursing transitions, and last, my math class. It's math. There's really nothing else to say about it. It's just math. We have a paper. Did you hear me? We have a paper in math. I have never heard of that, but we have a paper in math, and we have a final and 2 more quizzes. So a paper, final, and 2 more quizzes and 2 more homework assignments. So out of all my classes, I have the most work left to do in my math class. But like I said, I'm not really worried about it because I've literally taken all these classes before. But as some of you have already stumbled upon, when you are trying to get into an RN program or ADN program, BSN, if your stuff expires, you have to take it over. There is no going around it. You have to take over those classes if it has passed 5 years for AP, all your science classes. If it's been beyond 5 years, then you have to take it over. One thing I will say about CT is that after 5 years, yes, you have to take it over, except the only 2 science classes you do not take over, I believe, is definitely microbiology. You have like a 10-year for that, and also chemistry, you have a 10-year. Am I right? I'll get back to you on that for sure. But I definitely know for microbiology, because I was so hyped I didn't have to take that over. But then I moved, and they were like, no, it's been past 5 years. You took that 9 years ago. And 9 years ago sounds like a long time. Y'all wouldn't know my age. I'm not gonna tell y'all my age either. But yes, that's it. That sums up for today. I am going to get my stuff together. As you know, I print out everything for the PowerPoints, for the supplemental information. I print out it all so that I'm ready to take these exams and I'm ready to do what I gotta do, period. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you like what you see, then hit that button. Okay, you didn't hear me. If you like what you saw, like that button, hit that bell, and subscribe. All right, bye y'all.